السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله علي الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا وعلانا وأولانا ومولانا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم تسليما كثيرا. أما بعد. Welcome to Quranic Arabic Academy, Arabic Grammar Made Easy. Lesson number 68. ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين. رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد رسولا. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. In this lesson we're going to learn and understand مثال. There are few letters in Arabic language as such that if they are part of the root letters, a verb is considered weak. When a verb is weak, a set of rules must be applied in order to change it so that it is no longer considered weak. These letters are the presence of a weak letter, waw or ya. The waw and the ya are called harful illah. So next time we see any of the harful illah in one of the root letters, either it can be in place of fa, which is called fa'ul kalima, or in place of ayn, aynul kalima, or in place of lam, lamul kalima. There are two types of fail in terms of weak letters. So those fails don't have weak letters. Those fail are in one group, and those fails do have a weak letter or harful illah. They are in one group. So the first group is called sahihun, and the second is called mu'tallun. Sahihun has again three more types: salimun, mahmuzun, and muda'afun. So salimun, mahmuzun, muda'afun is part of the sahih group. And mu'tallun has four: mithalun, ajwafun, naqisun, and lafifun. So these four the types of mu'tal. So mu'tal, which is, we know, harf illah has to be in one of the root letters. If harf illah is at the beginning, which is the fa kalima, you can call it mu'tallul awwal. Or if the harful illah is in the middle, you can call mu'tallul wast. And if the harful illah is at the end, you can call it mu'tallul akhir, at the end. So now let's go through each of these. What do they mean? Salim, it means no hamza, no duplication of letters, no weak letters. Number two, mahmuz means hamza anywhere in the root letters. And muda'af means aynul kalima and the lamul kalima are the same. So alhamdulillah, we have went through and we've learned the first three, Salim, Mahmuz and Mudaf, because Salim is a sound letters in the root letters, so there is no rule for Salim verbs. Number two, Mahmuz, anywhere Hamza in the root letters. If is the Fa kalima is the root letter is called, sorry, if the Fa kalima is Hamza, it's called Mahmuzul Fa. If the Ainul kalima is Hamza, it's called Mahmuzul Ain. And Lam kalima is Hamza, Mahmuzul Lam. And this Mahmuz has only one rule we've learned, that is, there's only one sigha where two Hamzas comes together. The first Hamza is Mutaharrik, second Hamza is Sakin. So the Sakin Hamza will change to Alif or Ya or Waw according to the Haraka on the first Hamza. Then we have learned Muda'af. We've learned Muda'af, duplication of letters, especially the Ainul Kalima and the Lamul Kalima, the same letters. Or we also have learned only one rule for Muda'af, or two rules. One is the Lamul Kalima, Ainul Kalima Mutaharrik, and Ma Qabal Ainul Kalima Mutaharrik. In this case, the Ainul Kalima becomes Sakin, and then Ainul Kalima and Lamul Kalima merges together. Rule number two, the Lamul Kalima Mutaharrik, Ainul Kalima Mutaharrik, Ma Qabal Ainul Kalima Sakin. So Ainul Kalima transfers as Haraka to Ma Qabal, and Ainul Kalima and Lamul Kalima merges together. So we've seen in Fi'l al-Madi the Ghaib 5 sigas. We apply the rule, first rule, and the rest of the sigas you don't apply any rules. In Fi'l al-Mudari, the second rule is applied in all of the sigas except for two Jama Muannas. Jama Muannas Ghaib and Jama Muannas Mukhataba. Today we're going to learn number 4, Mithal. Mithal is when Fa'ul Kalima is a weak letter. It can be Harful Illa, Waw or Ya. And the number 5 is Ajwaf. Ainul Kalima is a weak letter, Waw or Ya. Number 6, Naqis. Lamul Kalima is a weak letter, Waw or Ya. And number 7, Lafif. 2 weak letters in the root letters. So today lesson, let's learn more about Mithal. Remember, Mithal is a part of the Mu'tal group, Mithal. You have guessed because I put Mithal at the beginning, so that means Harful Illa is going to be at the beginning. Ajwaf, because it's in the middle, Harful Illa will be in the middle. Naqis, because it's at the end, so Harful Illa will be at the end. Mithal. If Fa'ul Kalima is one of the Harful Illa, it is called Mithal. If the Fa'ul Kalima is Waw, it's called Mithal Wawi. If the Fa'ul Kalima is Ya, it's called Mithal Ya'i. Mithal Ya'i. No rules for Mithal Ya'i. Mithal Ya'i. For example, Ya, Sin, Ra, it's from Bab Daraba. So Yasara, Yaysiru. Yaysiru. See, the original Harful Illa remains in Fi'l al-Madi, Ya, Sara. In Fi'l al-Mudari, the second Ya is the root letter. The first يا is علامة مضارع. So مثال ياي, the ya remains, ya stays in the fi'l, means to be easy. يسر ييسر, to be easy. Next, ya hamza sin. So this fi'l starting with the ya, and because at the beginning it's called مثال ياي. Ya isa from bab samia. Ya isa, see this root حرف العلة ya, it remains. Yay aso, the second ya is the root letter, remains. So there is no change, there is no rules for mithal yai. It is only the rule for mithal wawi. Again, in mithal wawi, no rules for al-fi'l al-madi. No rules for fi'l al-madi. That means if it's mithal wawi, the waw remains. And al-fi'l al-mudari lil-majhul of mithal wawi. So al-fi'l al-madi and al-fi'l al-mudari lil-majhul for mithal wawi, again, no rules. In fi'l al-madi, waw will remain. In fi'l al-mudari lil-majhul, the waw will remain. The rules are only for al-fi'l al-mudari lil-ma'lum of mithal wawi. Okay, it is only mithal wawi and al-fi'l al-mudari lil-ma'lum. Okay, some of other information. Most of the time this mithal comes from bab daraba, most of the time. Bab daraba. Some you will see bab sami'a, some will see bab nasar as well, but most of the time bab daraba. And there is no rules to apply in bab karuma. Bab karuma, there is no rules. Even for mithal wawi. It is for the rest of the babs. Okay, so remember this, no rules for mithal yayi and no rules for mithal yayi. Could be fi'l al-madi, could be fi'l al-mudari, doesn't matter. As long as it is mithal yayi, no rules. For mithal wawi, no rules for al-fi'l al-madi and no rules for al-fi'l al-mudari lil-majhul. It is only mithal wawi, the rules will be applied only in al-fi'l al-mudari lil-ma'lum, the normal, the fi'l mudari one. All right, now let's see what are the rules. There is one rule for mithal wawi. There is one rule. Sometimes we can make this rule into two rules, but just make it simple. Let's keep it only one rule. In al-fi'l al-mudari lil-ma'lum, harful illa waw drops, because we're talking about mithal wawi. In al-fi'l al-mudari lil-ma'lum, harful illat waw drops. That's it. This is the simple rule. In bab sami'a, if the aynul kalima or lamul kalima is a harfun halqiyun, harf halqi. What is harf halqi? Many of us, we know, if we have done some tajweed, we know. Halaq means the throat, halaq. So harf halaq means any letter that comes from the throat, which are 6 letters. Throat has 3 parts: bottom, middle, top. From bottom part, two letter comes, Hamza, when you pronounce it, the haraka, a, and the ha. So Hamza, ha. From the middle, two letter comes, ha, and ayn, ha, ayn. And from the top, two letter comes, kha, and ghayn. So Hamza, ha, ayn, kha, ghayn. Or if you want to go through the pairs, ha, kha, ayn, ghayn, ha, hamza. Okay. These are the 6 letters called huruf halqiyya. Ha, kha, ayn, ghayn, ha, hamza. So in Bab Samia only, okay, in Bab Samia, if the Ainul Kalima or the Lamul Kalima is Harfun Halqi, then the Harful Illa Waw drops, or Waw will drop. Otherwise, the Waw Harful Illa remains. Meaning Bab Samia as well, no rules applied in Bab Samia as well. The Harful Illa Waw remains. It is only the rule will be applied if Ainul Kalima or Lamul Kalima is one of the Harf Halqi. We will see in examples. Okay, so the rule is in Al-Fi'l Al-Mudari Lil-Ma'lum Mithal Wawi, the waw drops. When it is Bab Samia, to be careful, if the Ainul Kalima or the Lamul Kalima is Harf Halqi, then apply the rule. If not, then you don't apply the rule. Right, let's see some of the root letters. Here are some of root letters of Mithal. I'm going to change the keyboard anyway. So I change the keyboard and I change the title. Mithal. Okay, so we have Waw, Jim, Dal comes from Bab Daraba. So because is Mithal Wawi, Daraba, Wajada, Yadribu, Yawjidu. This is the original, Yawjidu. This is Al-Fi'l Al-Mudari Lil-Ma'lum. And it is not Bab Sami'a. The rule is applied. Al-Fi'l Al-Mudari Lil-Ma'lum. So what is the rule? In Fi'l Al-Mudari Lil-Ma'lum, the waw drops. Becomes Yajid. Wajada, Yajidu. To find. Next, Waw Ain Dal, Wa'ada. Because we know the rule in Fi'l al-Ma'lum, al-Mudari lil-Ma'lum, the waw drops. We can make the Fi'l Mudari straight away. Ya'idu. Wa'ada, Ya'idu. The waw dropped. To promise. Next, Waw Ain Dha, Wa'adha. Because we know the rule in Fi'l Mudari, waw drops. Ya'idu, Wa'adha, Wa'adha, Ya'idu. Means to advise, to give speech or lecture. Waw Lam Dal, Walada. And just do the original one so we can understand. Yawlidu from Bab Daraba. Walada, Yawlidu, because Yawlidu is Al-Fi'l Al-Mudari Lil-Ma'lum. apply the rule. The waw drops. Yalidu. Walada yalidu means to beget. Next, waw za ra. Wazara, we know the rule. Yaziru. Wazara yaziru means to bear. ولا تزر وازرة أخرى. ولا تزر نفس, no soul will bear the burden of others. لا تزر وازرة لا تزر وازرة أخرى. Something like that. Next, waw ha nun. So wahana, because we know it's fell from bab daraba, and the root letter waw harf drops. Yahinu. To weaken or to be weak. So these are from bab daraba. Let's see some from bab fataha as well, and from bab samia as well. So before I go, I think this should be from bab samia as well. Waw dha ra. First we had waw za ra, the aynul kalima za. Now the aynul kalima is zal. Okay? So waw za ra from bab daraba. Wazara yaziru means to bear. But waw zal ra, the aynul kalima is zal. So wazara yadhiru. Wadhara yadhiru. This means to leave. Oops, what happened? I think I clicked something else. Okay. To leave. Okay. Like لا تذرني فردا, don't leave me alone. Next, waw haba. Wahaba from bab fataha. Yahabu. Wahaba yahabu, to grant. وَيَهَبُ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ, and he gives whomever he wants. And waw dad ayn, which is wa wada'a yada'u. Wada'a yada'u. Fataha, to put. Next, waw qaf ayn waqa'a. What is it? Is it yawqa'u or yaqa'u? Waqa'a. It is mithal wawi, and we are doing al-fi'l al-mudari lil-ma'lum, and it is not from bab sami'a or from bab karuma. The rule is applied. So yaqa'u, يقع وقع يقع means to fall. واو لام جيم ولا ولج ولج from باب سمع ولج يولج ولج يولج. Because it's from Bab Sami'a, and we've learned no rules is applied in Bab Sami'a, but with one condition. The condition is if the Ainul Kalima or the Lamul Kalima is Harfun Halqi. But over here, Waw, Ainul Kalima is a Lam, it's not Harf Halqi. Lamul Kalima is a Jim, it's not Harf Halqi, so no rule is applied. Walija Yawlaju means to be afraid. There's another verb I'm thinking of that is from Bab Daraba. Yeah. That is Walaja Yaliju. Walaja Yaliju. And this is from Bab Samia Walija Yawlaju, to be afraid. Next, Waw Sin Ain from Bab Sami'a. Waw Sin Ain Wasi'a. And because it's from Bab Samia, do we have Harfun Halqi either in Ainul Kalima or in Lam Kalima? Yes, we have. The Ain is Harf Halqi and it is in Lam Kalima. So the rule is applied. Wasi'a Yasa'u. Wasi'a Yasa'u. To extend. Right. Okay, so we have the fi'l we have done from Bab Daraba, we've done from Bab Fataha. The rule is applied in Bab Sami'a with only one condition. The Ainul Kalima or the Lamul Kalima has to be one of the Hurufun Halqiyatun. Then the rule is applied. What is the rule of Mithal? In Fi'l al-Mudari' lil-Ma'lum, the waw drops. Okay, so it's straightforward. That's it. We know in Fi'l Mudari' al-Ma'lum, the rule is applied. This rule is not applied in Fi'l al-Madi. So if we just take one verb, for example, wajada, okay, it remains all the way wajada. So if we just quickly conjugate wajada, wajadu, wajadat, wajadata, wajadna. 6 sigas of غائب, 3 for مذكر, 3 for مؤنث. وجد, وجدا, وجدوا, وجدت, وجدت, وجدنا. Then 6 for مخاطب, we need to add تاء الفاعل. So وجدت, this ta is for مفرد مذكر مخاطب. Then وجد, this is the تاء الفاعل, and this is for the مثنى. وجدتما, وجد, this is for the جمع مذكر مخاطب. وجدتم for مؤنث مفرد. وجدتي, وجدتما, وجدتن. 6 sigas for مخاطب, 3 for مذكر, 3 for مؤنث. وجدت, وجدتما, وجدتم, وجدتي, وجدتما, وجدتن. And 2 for متكلم, مفرد is وجدت, for جمع وجدنا. So مثال, which is the فاء الكلمة, is one of the حرف العلة, واو أو ياء. If فاء الكلمة is واو, it is called مثال واوي. If the فاء الكلمة is ياء, it's called مثال ياي. No rules is applied in مثال ياي, not in فعل الماضي, not in الفعل المضارع. There's only مثال واوي, and again no rule is applied in الفعل الماضي. We've just seen it. The waw, which was the original root letter, it remains in all these sigas. It is only in فعل المضارع that the rule is applied. In فعل المضارع, the حرف العلة واو drops. It does not drop in bab سمع or bab كرم. In bab سمع, there's one condition. If the عين الكلمة or the لام الكلمة is one of the حروف حلقية, then the waw drops, otherwise the waw remains. So let's go through the sigas of فعل المضارع. وجد, يجد, يجد. The ya is علامة مضارع, and the jim and the dal is the original root letters, but there has to be 3 root letters. Where is the third one? And because third one is harful illa, and that was waw, okay, it dropped. So next time you see after alamat mudari, there's only 2 letters. You should know it is mithal wawi. It is mithal wawi. The waw is dropped. يجدان, يجدون, to find, يجدون. Next, the make it مؤنث غائبة, تجد, تجدان, and because is Jama Muannas, starts with the ya, yajidna. Yajidu, yajidani, yajiduna, tajidu, tajidani, yajidna. For Mukhatab, tajidu, tajidani, tajiduna. Muannas Mukhatab Mufrad, tajidina. Remember the ya over here is for Muannas Mukhatab Mufrad, and the noon is showing it is in Rafa case, marfu. Tajidani, tajidna. 6 sigas for Mukhatab, tajidu, tajidani, tajiduna. These 3 are from Mudhakkar. Tajidina, tajidani, tajidna. Tajidna. And 2 sigas for Mutakallim. Ajidu, najidu. Ajidu, najidu. So let's quickly take another verb. Waw, sin, ayin. Waw, sin, ayin from Bab Sami'a. So wasi'a, yasa'u. Because in Fa'il Mudari the waw drops. Let's quickly conjugate Fa'il Mudari. Yasa'u, yasa'ani, yasa'una. Tasa'u, tasa'ani, yasa'na. Tasa'u, tasa'ani, tasa'una. Tasa'ina, tasa'ani, tasa'na. Asa'u, nasa'u. To extend. Right, some of the verb, as we've said many times, that we can conjugate, but some of the sigas not used. Some of the sigas not used. Right, so this is the end of lesson 68. We've learned the rules of mithal, and straightforward, very simple rule. Mithal means fa'ul kalima is one of the harful illa. If it's waw, it's called mithal wawi. If it's ya, it is called mithal ya'i. No rule is applied in mithal ya'i, not in al-fi'l al-madi, not in fi'l al-mudari. Either it is lil-ma'lum or it is lil-majhul. No, absolutely no rules is applied for mithal al-wawi. Sorry, mithal ya'i. Mithal wawi, no rule is applied in al-fi'l al-madi. No rule is applied in fi'l al-mudari lil-majhul. So if you want to make wajada a fi'l lil-majhul, madi will be wujida, wujida. So from wajada, wujida, we know how to make a fi'l madi majhul. All you have to do is make ayn kalima kasra, and the fa kalima dhamma. So from wajada it becomes wujida. In fi'l mudari lil majhul, we know the ma qabal lam kalima most of the time it will be the ayn kalima. Ayn kalima will have a fatha, and the fa kalima or whatever before it will have a dhamma. So yawjidu, want to do the ayn kalima, put a fatha, ja, and alamat mudari, put a dhamma. Yujadu, so the waw remains. Yujadu. Wujida, yujadu. So it is only in fi'l al-mudari lil-ma'lum of mithal wawi, the harful illa waw drops. Simple rule. Okay, so this is the end of lesson 68. Inshallah, we'll see you in the next lesson. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.